today we are trying to do the upgrade to the fuel system on the Project Civic. I just came from the parts store getting bolts for the pumps to hold the pumps down and the tank. I'm heading back up to the workshop now to see how far the guys have gone. We decided that we're gonna go E85 on the Civic now. The only other upgrade I have to do will be the injectors, and I'll probably do those maybe in a couple months or the beginning of next year. Just run this last event on the 1000 and see what power the car makes on the dyno. We're hoping to get the car to the dyno hopefully tomorrow if we get that, the pump and fuel system sorted, or Wednesday the latest. My guys from Boston, they think they go back on Wednesday. I want you guys to check out their shop if you're in the Boston, Massachusetts area. It's Prime Speed. I'll leave their website and contact below in the description of this video. Okay, so the next time you see me, we'll be at the workshop trying to get this fuel system installed. Okay guys, just taking a look at the fuel tank installation. Unfortunately, I didn't get the actual installation part. We had some issues with the video at that point, but this is the completion stage. As you can see, we have our collector tank, the two Bosch 044 pumps, and they basically go in under the seat, and then I'll show you guys as well from there the connections at the actual fuel tank. But also in the back of the car I have the old water injection system that was used when we were running pump fuel. It's here now. We have the connections of the fuel lines to the tank, where we're using the -6 in, and then it uses the -8 goes from the two wall pumps under the car, following the existing fuel lines. I'll try to get a shot of that so you guys can see under the car. Okay, so this is under the car, and you can see the fuel filter and the new line running to the front of the vehicle. At the front now, where the line goes into the fuel rail and exits, as you can see, through a -6. The inlet hose is a -8, and the return from the fuel regulator, as you see going back there, is a -6.
Okay guys, unfortunately again I had some issues with the camera, so at this point of the video we've lost what led up to this point. Basically we are rechecking the valve clearances on the engine. From the beginning, when we were trying to start the car the first time, we found that the car was swinging over kind of slowly. When we finally got it started, we were getting some overheating problems, which we thought was related to the fan and stuff like that. But in trying to get the car to idle, we realized that something still may have been wrong. So we decided to do a compression check, which I don't have the video of, but basically the cylinder pressures were low. Can't remember the exact figure now, but they were under 100. So we decided to just do a check on the valves first to see if there may have been the clearance gaps may have changed. In doing that, we did realize that some of the, I think it was the intake valve clearances were changed. So we did a recheck on all, and after that we did a compression check, and we were getting about 153, I think, per cylinder, which was good, as this is still a low compression built engine, a 9-to-1 compression setup. So then we did that, we reinstalled the valve cover, and we started the car. Car started without any issues, much faster startup, and basically we were ready to go from here. Here we are basically doing some adjustment of the idle with the pump fuel, just to make sure everything again was running correctly. Kevin from Prime Speed was doing that on the computer, and we were just monitoring the gauges and making sure we weren't getting any leaks, because we were basically prepping the car to go to the dyno later that afternoon.
It's one of these RSCs out here. Yeah, he moved his co-host. Yeah, one of these here. Turn off.
It's the first start of the car on the E85. It's a big difference in how the car sounds. The engine is much quieter. Also here you can see Barry again. This is the second guy from Prime Speed, just sorting out that base idle map so we can take the car to the dyno.
Another place? Okay, now.
the dyno. We're getting the vehicle strapped down, and we're doing some checks to just dial it into the dyno, and we go from there. You'll see some pulls we did shortly. Okay guys, just a recap of what happened at the dyno. We took the car off the dyno after we realized we were getting some inconsistent numbers from the dyno. The car was wheel spinning, as you could see in some of the videos, and for some reason it was looking like it was trying to get off of the rollers. So see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe.